What up, what up? Good morning, my good people. Conditioning for Business, Volume 31. Shoot Game Edition. Back on track, baby. Let's do it. Yeah. So let's get into it, good people. Conditioning for Business, Volume 31. Drive time, once again, heading to a meeting this morning. Kind of early, so must get it in when we can. So I wanted to discuss, cover today a little topic that I was thinking about. Kind of dropped in my lap over the last day or two, and it revolves around having purpose in your life and having purpose in your business. Most of the time, when you're dealing with individuals out there that don't have a purpose in their lives or their business, or if they're trying to do business, what ends up happening is they end up hounding you way too much and way too hard. Now, I believe in doing business, but not letting the business do you. And when you're doing business, that means you're in control and you're handling things. But when the business is doing you, that means that you're running off emotions. You're running off of all these false areas of expertise and false areas of strength. And you're lying to yourself. What you're doing is you're telling yourself that you control what you're doing, but you really don't. Because you look around and you're not controlling the transactions that you're doing. The transactions are controlling you. They're telling you what to do. And it should be vice versa, obviously. So what ends up happening is you start coming off as demanding and pushy and things like that. And no client out there is going to accept that as a means of operation when they're dealing with you. Or any colleague, more importantly, because you have to have allies in your business. I don't care who you are or what you do. Allies are very important in your business. You can say, oh, I don't need anybody. Yeah, okay, that's for your skill set. You don't need anyone. What you need are the people to make your deals come true. Otherwise, you don't have a deal. Okay? So let's be real about that. Let's understand who's who and what's what. True, you don't need anyone to be yourself. Obviously, you can be you, but can you be the best you without the best people around you to make you the best you? All right? So you can do some things on your own, but you're going to want to have that team of experts in your back pocket. People that ride with you and handle business with you. People you can count on. Good business associates, that sort of thing. Not just hanger-ons and people that will harass you and harass your clients and harass the integrity of the transactions that you're working on. You don't need that in your life. You got to have a purpose in what you do and how you do it. Too many times I have people out there, clients out there that have nothing better to do but call me every 5 minutes and ask about the status of something. You got to have purpose in your business. And I don't say run yourself ragged or run yourself roughshod looking for things to do. I'm saying find a purpose in your life and let that purpose connect to the business or any aspirations that you might have or engage upon. Always have a why and that sort of thing. You want to have these things in your back pocket going for you, because if you don't, you're going to be consistently up against it. You need to have some type of directive in your life. Something that you're gunning for. Something that wants you just as bad as you want it. Because if you fail to reach this area of complacency within yourself, you're never going to be who you need to be in business. You're going to consistently fight the unseen enemy. And that's the enemy is within yourself. You're your own worst enemy most of the time. You have to find a way to chop through all of the muck in your life and put that down to some real hardcore directed transactions. You have to put that energy towards something that's going to benefit you. Don't be a bugaboo. Don't be one of the people that harass people every 5 minutes about a transaction when you're not doing anything to help the transaction. Do all you can do, but you have to trust the process that you're working in. You have to trust the people that you're working with. If you have to harass your people all day and every day, then I think you're working with the wrong people. I think you don't really understand who you're working with. You don't give those people the type of trust and value that they deserve to be all who they can be. If you chose people to work with in your lives, whoever that is, and for whatever reason, you need to trust the fact that they know what they're doing. If you don't trust the people you're working with, or if you have to check up on people, then you've associated yourself with the wrong people. It's just that simple. You need to be a better judge of character. You need to be more consistent in the approach of how you obtain the individuals around you, or how you retain people. You need to find the right nucleus of individuals to surround yourself with. Therefore, once you do that and you go through the proper stages and steps of your interview process and how you're going to conduct business with certain people, then you don't have to worry about certain things. It all comes down to judging character. Who are you selecting to work with? If you have a lot of complaints with the people that you're working with, it's because you didn't do enough research on them to find out who they are and what they are. It's just that simple. Now, people will surprise you, but you have to learn how to be a good judge of character. You have to learn to see things that are not seen. You have to be able to see through the muck, see through all the calamity and whatever they're saying with their mouth. You watch and judge by their actions, not by their verbs, not by the words, not by the speech. You watch what they do. And that's how you determine who's who. It's not so much about what they say, because anybody can say anything, but can you do? That's the question. It's not, can you say? A baby can say. A 3-year-old child can say anything in the world. If you train her how to do it, train them how to do it. But can they do? And that's where you're going to find you watch what people do, not what they say. Saying is straying. Okay? So you have to actually learn how to decipher what they say and how they apply what they say to what they do. Then once you conduct the appropriate interview process and things like that with the people you're working with, then you don't have to harass people and stress them and struggle with them and go up the mountain and up the ladder talking about this and that, and then when something goes wrong, now you're mad at the world and then you're blaming everything on them. Well, you're just equal to blame as they are, because they are who they are. If you got complaints, if you have any type of complaints about the people that you're hiring or working with, you're just as much to blame as they are. Serious business. Because who you choose to circulate your business with, or who you surround yourself with, they're going to be a representation of how you see, think, touch, taste, or feel. It's going to be an extension of you. So if you're mad about this person, oh, this guy did this, or that guy did, oh, let me call this guy 18 times because he's not doing this, or they're not, or she's not doing that. Well, all you're really saying is, I made a bad choice in the person that I selected because I don't know how to decipher personality codes. I don't know how to decipher the mental, I don't even know the word. You know how to decipher the actions of people, and you don't know how to decipher how people's thought processes work, thought patterns and whatever have you. You got to be able to see these things in people. Not so much what you don't see. See what you do see. What you don't see is what they're going to say. What you don't see is what they're going to say. See, actions speak louder than words in my world. And that's what you guys need to learn to get. Get to the point where actions are speaking louder than your words. And you need to be able to decipher that. Okay? So stop allowing people to penetrate your world that don't need to be there. You need to have a better judge of character. So, and once you get to this, you find the right people to surround yourself with, they're going to automatically connect to your energy anyway, because that's who they are. They're an extension of you. You're going to be an extension of them. It's going to be like a plug and an outlet. It's going to fit perfectly. It's going to be snug, like a glove on the hand. You're not going to have any problems, or you're going to have some turbulence every now and then, but it's not going to be anything that can't be corrected, nothing that can't be rectified, because everyone's on the same accord. Everyone's in harmony. Everyone's riding the same plane, the same wavelength when you do that. So you don't waste your time spinning your wheels trying to find the appropriate and the right people. You're actually right at the table with the right people. You just have to learn how to find who they are and use yourself to find these right people. Use yourself to determine who you need to be working with. Stop choosing the wrong people in your business and mostly in your personal life. And then you won't make the mistakes, and you won't have the shortfalls and all these things that hamper the way that you live your life and the way you conduct your business affairs. Get the right people around you. Then all that goes out the window. You don't have to worry about so much of that. You're going to always have to worry a little bit, but not like that. It's not going to be an everyday thing. Oh, I got to worry about this guy. Nope. That's pretty much a dead duck at that point. So continue to be motivating, continue to move mountains, continue to work hard, continue to do what you do and how you do it, but choose the right people. And then your complaints are pretty much null and void at that point. Okay? So that's the main thing I want to cover with you guys. Choosing the better people in your lives, do the right thing, and handle your business. Close some deals. Okay? Stop complaining, close some deals. That's what it's all about. All right? So again, people, this is Conditioning for Business, Volume 31. Keeping things on the proper accord. And thank you for your time. And we thank you for your excellence. And we thank you for your dedication to listening to what I have to say. All right? My good people. Peace.